Welcome back to Pioneer Plays Magic the Gathering. Yes, let's gather some cards. Oh no, we can't. We don't have cards. We're gonna go back to Dinosaurs. Just improved it a little bit. Adjusted a few things. Dropped one Gift of Paradise to add, I don't know, maybe Magma Sprays? An Autopic Huntmaster. I just want my 2s to like help us jump into our 3s and jump into our 4s, which actually doesn't work the way I think it does, since we don't have a lot of... Do we have a lot of 4 mana creature? There we go. 4 mana dinos. Do we have hyenas? That's a thing. Needle 2 raptors are also in the deck. Oh, we don't actually have a lot of 4-cost dinos, so you're not that good. You're not that good right now. Maybe a Vizier of the Menagerie could be good. That's us. Fake pseudo draw. This thing just... I don't even know what this guy does. I guess he blocks and then... like, fight me to your own friends and then it dies. Hazaret is neat. Certainly not something they'll see coming, so we'll do that. Yeah, because we can generate a lot of mana really fast. Get to our Regisaur Alphas and Samuts and all the other good stuff. Do I have anything that, like... Any shiny mythics I want to put in the deck? I mean, that is a shiny mythic. Is there anything... Oh, no, if we put in the 4-cost limit, that's good. Combat Celebrant is okay. I almost want to put in, like a wide removal, just in case we don't build up our early stuff. And I think, you know what? We're going to be silly. We're going to do something silly. We're going to play Star of Ignition. That's too silly even for me. Hour. Like a recovery method? Not hour. What are we looking for? No, it's a rare. There we go. Hour of Devastation. Now we got 2 of these. Now we can blow everything up since we can recover with smaller plays. So if somebody's like, oh, I'm gonna spam the board and your guys are too weak, we're gonna be like, but it's what time is it? It's clobbering time. It's smashing time. It is save and exit time. Let's go play and try to win. Dinos. I mean, the reason I went into Dinos and to Green Ramp in general was because it can let me play big fancy stuff. Like people are usually gonna be like, oh, I have to wait 5 million turns before I get to something interesting. But us, no, we're just gonna get there. What is a roquette? Is it like a coquette except rocky? Oh no, Pat's making a joke. In theory, I mean, it was stated and framed in the form of a joke, but that is the frame of a dog. Gift of Paradise. Ooh, this is actually terrible. We got a mulligan die. We can't play anything there. Oh, we can play something here, and we got a flashing Brontodon. I can't keep you. I'm sorry. I need to draw land pretty soon. Also, the Magma Spray. We can't play that. Should probably adjust our lands. It's blue. It's probably blue-black. Who's surprised? Not me. He's probably going to counter the Drover. It's just a good idea to counter the Drover. And he has untapped land, but we have free land, which means we'll always play something next turn, regardless of whether he does this. So I'll just tap this, see if he counters it. He has no instance, which is a flaw in the game design, because there was no pause for him to do anything. And because he didn't pause to do anything... Oh, it's Merfolk's. Sure, you're hexproof. But I'm 3/4, which is why I got that card. I have 4 mana available. I don't actually need to kill this. I was thinking briefly of doing this. We can end up dying to that. We kind of need the mana. So what we're going to do is play this. Play our Brontodon. And save this for next turn, where we can Magma Spray something relevant. I feel like he's about to play something relevant. I think we're the control. No, we're the beatdown because he like, goes hard for us. Just put that there, see if we can delete something later or interrupt something. Sure, resolve that. I'm gonna kill that. Resolve. Because he makes things grow. He's probably gonna look for another Forerunner. That's just the smart thing to do, I feel. That's fine. And then... exile it. That's fine. And we can Sword Tooth if we draw land next turn, which we did not, but that's fine. We can create a land. Have 2 mana left. Let's see what they do first. Just making sure what the game says. No, you keep going. I do want to Thunderherd. You know what? I'll pay the extra one just not to not give him information. We need a mountain. Then we can try to wipe the board a little bit. But he is gonna buff the shit out of that guy, I feel. I mean, he has to play 2 merfolk this turn, and he needs to put that in the right spot so we don't end up just deleting everything he has. So that's good. We're in a good spot. We can also delete an enchantment just by, you know, throwing this guy at people. He's gonna pass, isn't he? Let's say farewell to most of your board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Goodbye, board. Well, most of his board. I'm just gonna attack with this guy. I don't want this guy to die yet. Who plays Raging Swordtooth? People who don't have 4 of the rush dudes, my man. That's who plays it. This also means since we have Art of Devastation, we don't have to play these out if we can feel comfortable having an answer to things. Well, you're 5/5. I believe you have combat tricks, but I'm okay with it. Oh, that's an attack. Just making sure, just in case something dies, we can... If he blocks it, fine. I don't know what happened. Return target creature to... Okay, it has flash. It became an instant. That's fine. We'll still take 3 and then... I guess we'll do this. He could have forced me to not play it. I think. Whee! I'm thinking. Now, we all have +1/+1. So it's not likely we're going to kill anything with this thing. Also, that reeks of a desperation play. End turn. So I feel comfortable doing this. Also leaves us 1 mana free to throw our Brontodon and stuff. Man, I undervalued the shit out of this card before I realized it's free 4. Holy fuck. You big, you strong, you loyal. You are a hero. Also, this thing makes mana. How is that okay? And it gets huge. This thing is front-loaded as fuck. Oh no, you're making a larger Jade dude. I mean a larger dude. Mine's larger. Okay, now we gotta defend a little. Because he can? No, we don't. Do we? We can 1-to-1 them. Worst case scenario, we're still fine. Why wouldn't I attack at that point? Oh my god, we've leveled up. What are we now? Look at my bronze laurels. Also, we got a card. And some... I hate this quest. I already rerolled it, and that we still got... Merciless Eternal. Afflict 2, discard a card, it gets bigger. Well, if we want the discard cycle deck, boy are we on the way. Dinosaurs. It's an old show. It's kind of crap, dude. I had the Brontosaurus, the one that had like a metal backpack dealie with guns on the side, which I feel was very, very like mean to a dinosaur. They're not pack islands, but I guess we're like the, you know, the predecessors to the elephant, much like the tank is the predecessor and the ancestor of the robot. In that it's not true. Deadwing. Oh, so dead. Repositioning. Oh, I bet he plays Reaper. Oh, I bet he plays Reaper all the time in Overwatch, even though it's not a good idea. We'll keep it. It's not great. It's control-y. So we're basically betting that that guy's a creature deck. If he's not a creature deck, we're in trouble. Oh, he's red, so he's a creature deck. Don't shoot that. Also, we might have lost already because we don't have an early game. Fortunately, we're going to keep 1 mana open for our Magma Spray. Oh, good. It's people... Wait, you're at a high level, I think. You should know how to attack by now. Yep, press the attack button. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Combat. And turn. I can't blame them though, the interface is a little fucky. Just to make sure we don't forget if we want to burn like something big. Just have to limit with damage incoming, and we just need to stabilize. Oh, mono red. We might be a little fucked. Nobody plays mono red. Yes. That really does give him a lot of like information. My turn. Now we have an R of Devastation as a backup plan. 3 we're gonna have to tap out, so I really, really want to use this next turn. I mean during his turn. Because we won't have room for it for a while. So I hope he plays something. Something valuable. Well, he's got his 3rd mana. That's not great. R of Devastation is a backup plan. Register Alpha. I think we might want to hold, see if he goes nuts. I'm not gonna shoot that. It can, you know, burn me in response. I don't think he's doing too well either. Or he's keeping mana open to shoot this guy. Yes, resolved. Resolve. Oh, Magnus break now. It still resolves, by the way. It's like throwing a rock, but that's fine. I just wanted to shoot it before I forgot, or the game like decides maybe I'm skipping your turn now, and I'm like, fuck, don't do that. Look, he was tapped out. He wasn't gonna play anything else. He's not gonna cycle, so we're not gonna see like those golem dudes, so we're fine. Let's just drop a Raging Raptors. And then maybe a Savage Stomp to transfer now. There is an argument to be made for just not playing it and waiting around to drop the Raptor so we can immediately use it. But most removal is instant speed, so that'll just end up with us not having a Raptor and not having that too. Well, that's a Dire Fleet Ravager. That's bad for us. It's also like 5 cost, and he's at 3 mana. So there's a couple of turns left for that to not bother us too much. Ranging Raptors, definitely. Need to develop a blocker. Each player, right? Alright. I think we actually roughly end up at the same mana, the same health. Fortunately, we can Thunder Herd and do that at the same turn. So that's good. We're the control. We're not the beatdown here. He's also at 4 mana. Definitely a concern. We've also got a blocker, which is fantastic. I can also kill that. 2 mana. Not sure there's a lot of things that can kill us for 2 mana. Regisaur is nice, but I think we just wait to blow him out. First, we Stompy. Pay. Are you lifelink by any chance? Now you're Menace Death Touch. Fight, 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 fight. Nice. And I get a land. Please let me resolve it. Game, let me resolve it. Yeah, the game's not great at telling you if you need to do something. I'd like a Viz, please. Then I will Thunderherd Migration. I will actually play one. Information is power. The less information we give him, the better. You can't counter that. Don't do it. You know, if he duresses us, we have a problem. Forest. Whammy! So we can just... I think I'd hour if he has, like, 1 or less cards. 1 or 0, I mean. No. I'm not gonna hit him. Because those guys might have rush. It is red. I mean haste. We play defensive. We play bricky. Fine. That scares me not. Menace, Death Touch. We got a lot of post wipe plans here. All done. First, let's get tricky here. He's thinking, like, could this be a trap? I assure you it is not. Actually, Art of Devastation would have done the same thing. We're just making it really weird for him. I don't know if this is the right play, but it's the play I want to make. You can also, like, surprise block the shit out of him. Instead of Art of Devastation, End of Combat. No, do over. I have 3 cards, you have 2. And I can block most of your shit. Now, that's a theory. It's not a game theory, but it is fair. I can also pass to drop a Samut and then just go to town on them. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. That's fine. Now, if he has anything with Rush, we're in trouble. The death thing concerned me somewhat. I need a big boy. I need a big boy to block for us. You're not gonna work. You're not gonna work either. So this is probably fine. Already saw Alpha. Or like 5 million of you in my deck. Yeah, I'm willing to block it. Yeah, I'm willing to block that. But I don't think he's willing to spend on it. Also, they overlap pretty hard. Oh, he's gonna... Is in the fight phase already? Are we in the punchy phase? Are you gonna punch my face? Well, that somewhat matters. We could have also blocked with this just to make sure that he didn't have any tricks, but that's fine. He's also just activating, like, raid events. The fuck? Okay, so your first strike, that's fine. As long as you're not first strike, we're still fine. I wish we had... Wait, we have 9 mana. What does this look like to you? That looks like a 5. What does this look like to you? That looks like a 4. 2, 3, 4, and 5. It looks like we have enough mana. Now we'll play Samut, who is like Double Strike and Super Murder. We also don't threaten Detail, so we should be a little careful. He also has 1 card. Possibly 2. Haha! I have tricked you. And by tricked you, I mean I played cards. Raging Regisaur. Wow. You know, he's not bad. He's a 5. Except this guy makes a baby dino. Combat, please. Shazam. She also has Vigilance. This guy's front-loaded. I'm gonna shoot that. Remove a blocker. And then we're gonna deal some damage. He has also Double Strike, so he needs to block that or he dies. Because this is 14. Double Strike means he deals damage twice. First in the first strike phase, and then the normal damage phase. Which means he's a big old meanie bobini. He's also got... He doesn't have trample, fortunately. I mean, fortunately for people who want to win games. Who are facing him. Yeah, he's gonna die, that's fine. Because they both have first strike, they still dealt damage to each other. And Magma Spray killed it. Which is why Samut is now in the land of the exiled over here. Because it was a Magma Spray. Magma Spray? There's Magma Spray. Has it been 3 already? It can't have been. It's only 19 minutes. It has to be only have been 2. Yeah, only 2. It says it right there. Do you smell a mythic? I smell a mythic. Well, we now have 4 of these. So, I guess we can now do that deck. One more for today. If you're wondering, like, if there's gonna be like an official format for it, the way that I completely ignore the format for the Gwent deck triathlon, there is. I thought of one. I just need a super cool title for it. Oof. He's silver. He's silver. We in trouble now? Oh yeah, we're in trouble now. Holy shit. Give me that mulligan. Give me that sweet, sweet mulligan. Sexy mulligan. Oh, come on now. I can't stick with one land. My deck has no pathetic cards. Yes. Ho ho ho. Oh no, we're gonna reshuffle it. Oh no. I believe. I believe in the heart of the cards. Well, he's going off to a great start. He's also got Commune. Resolve. So he's got his land. I actually took out Commune. Not sure why I did, but I took it out. Yeah, that's a mountain. He's got land. Surprise, I'm sneaky. I will get a forest. Please still be a forest when I go to my turn. Done. Okay, that one doesn't count. We shouldn't have kept that hand. Don't gamble with your hands, guys. I'm so comfortable conceding here because there is literally no price for it. Like, there's a lot of floors for each level. Torture. Is that the same guy? No, we're in the same level. That's good. We experimented and we failed. Oh, I like that nickel balls. His horns are everywhere. This is manageable. This is much better. Like, holy shit, Pat. Never keep that hand again. But we were also down to 5, so I feel like I didn't have a choice. Also went first, so we got the tempo. Oh, good. It's blue, black. Remember the rules. If they're untapped. One day I'm gonna learn what counters are actually in the game. I still think there's a two blue counter spell, like straight up counter spell in the game. It's probably not true. He's not gonna tap it. He tapped for it. You know what we want? Bring upkeep. Yeah, 7 more cards in your graveyard. And this is where Flash, Savior of the Universe, enters the picture. Please throw something important. But if he has this in the deck, it's probably important. What does Search for Kanta do? Oh, it's a good searcher deck. Well, I hope he needed the mana, because I want him to suffer. Now, we don't play anything. I guess we play something. He needs creatures at some point to kill us, right? He's tapped out. Now's the time. Green. Fortunately, he has flash, so we can do this right before we attack. Because that hurts. Yeah, first strike first, then they go for the normal combat phase. And now he's down to 8, which means he's fudged. We have removal. We have a surprise dino. We're in a fantastic position. He does have a ton of cards, though, so he can still fuck us. He also needs 2 black for a board wipe. Bye. Bye, Samut. Once I loved you, and now you're dead. Then again, I think so is he. Stop tapping out. It's also unbelievable that fight doesn't tap us, by the way. Yes, search for it. Search for Arcanta. If he wipes our board, so be it. We'll save this for the end of his next turn, and then just whammy. Nobody sees the snapping sailback coming. Oh, is he eating a gopher? That son of a bitch. Ah, I'm a dinosaur. I'm also very feathery. Drover of the mighty. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with this, We have 5 mana. And then we can pass. No, I can't trick him into blocking it and then play Vidge over. Just remember we can play this guy. This also keeps us safe from, like, explosion effects. We just have to remember to tap this, let it resolve, and then play the snapback after it's resolved. No, we both pass priority. Ha, fuck your Tetsamok. Oh, it's his draw step? That was confusing. I thought it was my draw step. Here we go. Let's just tag that. It really depends. If he attacks first with this, I'm probably not going to block it. Also, we're at 22 life. There is absolutely no reason to risk that play. So he's going to let that. We're going to let that resolve. He's going to think that 2 blockers is enough. We're going to go into combat. He also tapped out, which is great for us. Attackers. You shouldn't attack. Block. End step. Play flash. Savior of the universe. Flash is so surprising. We're doing things we shouldn't be, and now we're just gonna straight up attack. He's down to 1. This doesn't have lifelink, right? It does not. In fact, he might die. Oh, each opponent. Oh, okay, he doesn't die. If he has a bounce, we're in trouble, sort of. He does not. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, you can subscribe to the Dark Fluffy Cloud channel so you don't miss a thing. While waiting for your next episode, if you liked the video, you can share it, you can leave a comment, you can do all those nice things and more, but you don't have to do anything I say. Not the boss of you. Who I am is Panator, and I'm sick of seeing Siren Reavers.